Cephas here. Welcome to the channel. Welcome back. So after that first episode, I've done a lot of inventory stuff. I've got Bunny unlocked. I was going to use her, but I sold a bunch of stuff. And some of it she probably could have used. So I need to get some stuff before I actually get Bunny, because I think there's a quest that I got that specifically requires her to do it. So we're going to go on to that quest you see there on the left under the mini map, joint operation, which is right here. So without further ado, let's get going.
Keep your questions brief. You're here. Welcome to the Vulgus Munitions Factory. You've made quite the impression at Kingston. So much so, I was tempted to recruit you for Colon. But then again, the enemy isn't exactly a pushover. However, now that we have the guide as a strategic asset, I'm sure the trajectory of this war will change drastically. Shall we get started? Based on the coordinates provided by the guide, the Ironheart excavation site is near the enemy's industrial zone. Unfortunately, the exact location needs to be confirmed in person. The coordinates are based on data from the time of the ancestors, and there's a high probability that the topography today will look a little different. I'll do recon around the industrial zone. While I'm doing that, your mission is to create a diversion to draw the enemy's eyes away from me. Even though I have active camouflage, things will be much easier if you can hold the enemy's attention. I'll tell Jeremy to stay behind and provide operational support. Jeremy seems to be unable to link with the guide, so he won't be much use in finding the excavation site. He'll be better deployed using his RK teleportation abilities as support for your diversion operation. Let's get moving. We need to restore the guide's system as soon as possible.
What, me? Support? For crying out loud. Get to the point. Guide, guide, guide. That's all everybody talks about these days. Since when did the higher-ups at Albion conduct operations based on the word of a spirit? Not to mention, excluding an excellent descendant like myself from this operation, everything's clearly going very well. Hey, you think it's funny I can't link with the guide? Alright then, let's consider which descendants aren't able to link with the guide right now. Let's see. It's only me and Alpha, yes? Looks to me like the commander of Albion and the strongest descendant are the only ones who are still sane. If I were you, I'd think carefully about why you've been designated as a bait, and I'm going to do things my way. Don't even think about tagging along. Huh. Do you really think you can even attempt to follow me? With my RK abilities?
Going in.
You've been ambushed. Or did you let it happen? As a feint, it worked well. But you mustn't make it far now. Those Vulgus cyborgs have had quite a few upgrades recently. You've may suddenly encounter powerful units that aren't in our database.
Reload. Shield is down.
Oh, we're definitely in Vulgus-occupied territory. There's no end to them.
High-level Vulgus closing in. We confirmed it's a new Kuiper-enhanced variant.
Huh. It's built from the same material as the one we're after. Make a note in the operations log, number 17. smoothly. Good job.
The communications deception transmitter at the Vulgus base is operational. Descendant, you need to protect the transmitter while it is operating. If the diversion works, we can detain a number of enemies here.
Still a little wonky on the controls. I'm still learning. Uh-oh.
Multiple Vulgus are closing in on the transmitter. There's a high probability this is the result of the communications diversion. Continue to engage them and solve for time as long as possible. High-level Vulgus closing in. Likely lured by our communications diversion. Descendant, our deception will be exposed if we lose the transmitter now. Protect the transmitter.
Holy crap. I think I got lucky on that one.
Reload.
It doesn't seem like anybody else is working on this one, so I may get my butt stomped doing it normal. It's another extermination one. Hey, there's one of those things over there.
Mission request from Colon Special Forces Agent number 17. Objective, secure a Vulgus sample. We need a Vulgus sample to study the recent technological improvements to Legion of Immortality units. This mission is also part of the diversion tactics. Sample secured. The Vulgus seem to believe our actions are a simple offensive mission. The feint is working.
I've figured out. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Okay. know what that is. I'm gonna have to read some of that stuff. I guess find it somewhere. Alright, one of those. I could have sworn I saw this thing over here. There it is. Shit. No, done lost where I'm at. Come back and get that later.
Captain Harris let you in on a fun trick. Certain Legion of Immortality units have parts that can act as fuses. We can use those.
Unstable energy flow detected. Probability of fuse parts, high.
Commence loading.
closing in. Request combat engagement. All generators disabled. Mission relay terminated.
This is Sharon. I'm transmitting to all Allied forces deployed to this operation. We have an urgent development, requesting backup. Number 17 has received details. All units are to head to the mining outpost.
Alright, which way we going? Already done that one. I think this is just a quest to get Sharon. So, not sure what to do here. So, there were server issues. I mean, my first couple of hours were okay. I didn't have much problem, but I guess there were some server issues. But it's an online game, and if you research history, there's server issues with any online game that creep up every now and then. Even, you know, launch day after they launch, years after they launch, there are server issues. So, and there are those that are going to be feeling entitled to really bitch about it. But, you know, if you played any online MMO or anything like that for any length of time, you know, goes with territory that, you know, server issues happen. But they did give us some bonuses here. Already claimed that one, I think. What is this one? Claim that one. Yeah, I'm gonna have to wait to claim those. I think I already claimed those. Alright. So we got some... ran into another problem too, because, you know, the accounts are linked now. My progress is linked between Steam and PlayStation. So I was going to try again on playing on PC again. However, every time I launched to record NVIDIA, it stopped. I tried all the tricks I know how, like changing, you know, the borderless window, windowed mode, everything, and NVIDIA just will not record this. It did for a little while when the game launched, but now NVIDIA, and I don't have this problem with any other game that I record, because I checked it all out. It's only this one. Every time you launch the recorder, it immediately stops and saves it. You barely get like 5 seconds worth of recording, so I won't be playing on PC for a while until I figure that out. Anyway, we gotta do these missions. I think this is to get, if I remember right from the other day, it was to get, as part of the main story, to get another Descendant. Excuse me. I think we gotta hop in right here. And I know I got money, but before I got money, I sold a bunch of stuff that went with her abilities. So I gotta find more stuff to be able to make another loadout to play Bunny.
Please be as brief as possible. Descendant, we have an urgent report on Sharon. Her current position is near the Vulgus munitions factory. Thanks to her diversionary tactics, she was able to reach the target safely, but the Vulgus have appeared. This is the sitrep recorded by Sharon's Asive.
Operating arcade tracking matrix. Typo retrofitted active camouflage detected. Probability of zone infiltration high. Iron Heart excavation site status. Quarantine at the highest level of security. Terminate the Descendant on site. Terminate. Terminate.
This cyborg Vulgus, Edelik, is a commando-level model specializing in defense missions. It's armed with arcade tracking functions. And it seems the Vulgus already know about the Ironheart excavation site. I was told that the Ancestors' data was tightly guarded at Kingston. If the Vulgus have gained access to it, however, then this rigorous level of security makes sense. For the moment, Sharon has requested an attack on the repository's core facility to lure the Vulgus commander. Once the Vulgus have vacated the factory, she intends to try and infiltrate it again. Descendant, you and Jeremy are to launch an attack on the repository.
Are you sure this guide can be trusted? Didn't you guys win at Kingston?
Focus on the mission, Jeremy.
Descendant, I am at a loss for words. The Ancestors' data that the Vulgus obtained in Kingston was formatted in such a way that it could not be fully viewed until all of the data packets were combined. The Vulgus managed to transmit around 90% of the data. Defeating their commander prevented them from transmitting the remaining 10%. But they were able to reconstruct the missing 10% themselves and read all of the data. How was that?
possible? I need to analyze this. Descendant, you need to continue your search for the Ironheart excavation site. If the Vulgus enter it first, they may destroy the entire site after they find what they want. We must hurry.
How pathetic. A full operation for such a minor target? Guess the Colon Special Forces aren't that special after all. I've sent you a more appropriate mark, so you can show me what you can really do with those highfalutin skills of yours. Get it together, come on!
I may have to change, as much as I don't like it, to the Korean with English subtitles because the lip sync is bad. It's like they didn't even try to lip sync the
Nexon.
lip sync the dialogue.
High-value target confirmed. Facility? Vulgus Kuiper Refinery. Descendant, the Kuiper Refinery is a vital resource facility for the Vulgus. However, it is heavily armored. Total destruction is unfeasible. Use the enemy's fuses to disable the generators. That will bring the refinery to a halt.
Loading.
All right, so I had one of them situational disabilities. Which caused me to die.
Reactivation of core synapse.
Vulgus signal lost. I was hoping Edward would show up, but oh well. Thank you, Descendant. Descendant, this place is a Kuiper mine that has been taken over by the Vulgus. The Vulgus' Kuiper mining methods are extremely aggressive and lead to devastating contamination. The ores we seize from them are unusable, so they must be destroyed.
Looks like somebody joined me, but I had to go AFK right in the middle of a fight for something going on around the house.
Reload.
That storage box contains the Kuiper collected by the enemy. Opening it will reveal the contaminated Kuiper. Kuiper disassembler operational. Please destroy as much of the Vulgus Kuiper as possible. Not sure what to do here. You gotta stay here until the countdown is done? Alright, there we go. Gotta stay there until the countdown is done. accomplished, Descendant.
Oh!
Sending info on mark. Target, Vulgus Kuiper storage tanks. Descendant, be advised, the storage tanks should not be detonated. The key objective is to disarm security and seize the Kuiper packs stored within. Vulgus used the rare metal Kuiper in a different way from us. Specifically, the way they process it causes massive contamination and contributes to the destruction of the environment in Ingress. Research to restore the environment is underway. To help this, you need to seize the Kuiper from the Vulgus. And if you can keep their commander occupied, even better.
If there's gonna be anybody else. There's somebody out there shooting. Feeling it's about to get tougher, at least for solo.
Reload.
sure what to do here. There we go.
Reload.
Oh, I'm not sure how much ammo I got left here. Oops.
Reload.
Pick shit up.
All storage tanks disabled. Mission relay terminated.
This is Sharon. Nice work with the support. I've managed to shake off their tracking. I'm scouting for intel around the factory. I've relayed the coordinates of the temporary outpost, requesting all units to regroup at the designated location. Officially beginning infiltration operation.
Oh, okay. almost 10. Assault rifle. Can you, I should have read that more. I'll have to read more up on that later. Don't want to waste time recording time trying to figure that out.
Deactivating active camouflage. I'm alive, thanks to you. And you even found time to attack the Vulgus Kuiper facility. I've really gotta hand it to you. Oh yeah, how did I manage to get the slip on Ederlich? He retreated as soon as the battle at the mining site was over and headed toward a facility. It looked like he'd planned to do so from the beginning. I wondered what he was up to, but he actually did us a favor in the end. I think the Ironheart excavation site is underneath that facility. A pretty hastily built structure? Check. Multiple security devices guarding the entrance? Check. Commander-level Vulgus disappearing inside? You can see how it all adds up, right? I need to assign missions to all operatives to shut down the facility's multiple security devices. It'll require specific procedures, but I've had experience in dismantling many of these types of devices. Let's move. We need to get in there before the Vulgus can do anything to the excavation site.
I have to admit, not even my arcade can penetrate the quantum barrier of these security devices. Those rust buckets have put some thought into this.
Alright, I think that'll do it for this episode. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe. Be good to yourself, take care of each other. Be safe out there. And I'll catch you next video.